All right. Hello, everyone. How's everybody doing? I hope everyone's doing great. I hope everyone's doing amazing because I know I am. My name is Chad. I'm a motion designer and I'm learning to draw every day just to prove to people that it's not really that hard. Okay. This is a long ass intro, I feel like. Maybe it'll change soon. But yeah. We're still going with this one. I think what's going to happen is we're going to have this be our last illustration. We can end on 5. 5 is a good number. What I was sort of like hoping we can do is a total of 8, you know, an 8 that I can post on my Instagram, right? Or a 9, ultimately a 9, but then I thought like maybe an 8 and then a picture of me in the middle. That would be cool. But that's not gonna work, and that's fine. That's fine. Some of, you know, this is in sort of like a state or a level where I'm just like trying this style out. I mean, this is not fleshed out. I'm still learning things. I'm still trying things out, and yeah. So it's completely fine. And yeah, without further ado, let's just keep going. I think some of these latest streams are a bit boring because I'm not really learning drawing related stuff, even though I'm so excited to go back to it because I feel like I've gotten a little better when it comes to drawing bodies. And all I need to do, I think right now, I feel like I'm ready to learn anatomy. I remember a time where I was like, how the hell am I gonna learn anatomy? Like, I am never going to be able to do that. But now I feel like, yeah, we can do that. So, okay, yeah. So, for this nose, one thing actually I want to look back to is the other ones, because I remember this, yeah, this black one, I made a nose and it looked really cool. So what we're going to do here, I think we're going to do the same thing with this nose, right? Forget all of the gradients that are happening. I'm just going to go with a very linear nose, even though, okay, I'm going to go with a very sharp edged nose. If that doesn't work, we're just gonna like round the shapes a little bit. That can give it an interesting style. Well, hello, Fumez. I hopefully I'm I'm saying that correctly. How many hours a day do you practice? Well, it depends, really. It depends. Sometimes I can I feel like the most on average, the most I do is like 1 hour. Sometimes I do 2 hours. Sometimes I'm like, I'm feeling ballsy and I do like 2.5, 3 hours. There was this one time where I did 8 hours. That was interesting. But also there are times where I was like 15 minutes, right? I just show up for the stream. Those are mostly the days where I was not feeling so great, but I needed to show up anyways, you know what I mean? So yeah, it really depends. Right, so this nose, we was talking about this nose, and actually let me correct the names here because I mean, look, you can look back at the streams and see like how much time I spend on each one. It kind of like it differs. So this is nose group. This is nose. This is also nose. Nose gradient mesh. What is this? Ellipse? Oh, eyeball. Alright, this is for the white and the pupil, and this is another nose. Great. Okay, what is this? What the hell is this? There's literally a point. Okay, goodbye. Oh, these are the fingers. Oh, right. This is on top, is it? Or is it not? Okay, this needs to be on top. And let's change this color to C, yes. And this one needs to be on top of the 3. Alright. Yes. Okay, so finger, kid name finger. And this is kid name finger. And this is kid name finger. Okay. And then we have, this is what we're gonna call palm. And this we're gonna call arm. Palm and arm. That's it. Okay. And then we have this, we're just gonna call, what do you call that part? A? Yeah, A would work, but no. Arm 2. Okay. Now I think I'm just going to focus on the nose. If I get the nose right, I can move to something else. Otherwise, I'm going to put my energy on the nose, right? We still have 3 more days to perfect this, so it's fine. I just want to get the style right, you know? I just want to, like, next time I do this style, I'd be like, yes, I know how to do the nose now. Okay. So I named this, right? This little bit. Oh, okay. Hair back parts. This is 1, and then there's the back parts, which is the little bit in here. Call it hair back parts. Hairy, yes. Hair back part 2. There you go. Okay, so I'm going to hide all of the nose groups. So this one right here, this one's the gradient mesh, and this is the original nose, yeah? Okay, so for this one, can I copy it? I'm gonna bring it here. Make it small. Put it next to here. Maybe even put it, okay, no, let's keep it there. And you see now, this is, yes, so let's take this. Let's bring the reference as well. Yep. So for the reference, lock it so we can access these layers. Let's ungroup and we grab this. So this feels okay to me. And then this one is like, okay, what I did on this one is just like I took these 2 planes and I merged them together into 1 plane, which I guess would work. Yeah. Mad respect. What's the goal behind learning to draw? Why did you choose to pick up the hobby? That's now it's an interesting question. If you came up to me like a few months back, or a few months back, I would have given you a different answer. But for now, like, the reason I feel like, and this is something that, you know, drawing helps me figure out, like, the reason changes, you know, it's not constant, I feel like. And so personally, back when I started this, I wanted to learn how to draw hands. Very innocent reason. It's just because, like, back when I used to do motion design heavily, I used to struggle with animating hands, right? Matter of fact, I did not know how to animate hands at all, right? And I was not trying to animate hands that are like complicated and full of detail, right? I was trying to animate like sausage hands, and even that I was struggling with. And so I was like, okay, if if I can't draw one frame of a hand, how am I demanding myself to draw, let's say, 24 frames for an animation for 1 second, right? So let me learn how to draw hands, and then I can animate it. And so I start doing this, and I started doing this like with the purpose of like doing illustration. But then that just sort of like just evolved into going from hands to gesture drawing, right, or to anatomy. And then from anatomy, I take a step back and what did I do? Yeah, heads, I think. Yeah, and then I did heads, right, and then that turned into portraits, and so on and so forth. So and I picked up a few challenges, right, and so it evolves, really. It evolves. It's just like, I don't know if you're familiar with the startup background, but it's like, if you have an idea for a startup, and I know this is like far off, like what am I talking about, but if you have an idea for a startup, it's almost impossible to keep the idea the same when you just like when your startup pops off, right? It's always going to evolve. It's always going to change, because the measures that you take in the beginning, they are about 90% of the time missing something, and you are going to fix that along the way, right? Which is something beautiful, I think. So yeah, right now, okay, that's a long answer. I like rambling, by the way. The short answer is I'm just learning how to draw. I just want to do this for the purpose of drawing, really. And incorporate also, obviously, I want it to help me with with the design side of things, because being able to sketch things and to draw things definitely makes a difference, you know. I work at a startup. I get it. Nice. That's okay. Nice. That's great. What's the startup about, and what do you do in the startup? Also, am I saying your name correctly? Fumes? Fume? Okay, let's deal with this nose a little bit. So, as I was saying, I think we're going to merge these two layers. And the way we're going to do that is, first of all, I'm going to take these two, make them just like a one color, and then merge them together. Right. And then I'm going to have this be on top. This one? Yes, it's already on top. Great. Now this, we're going to expand this a little bit. Yes. Yes. No. Ha ha ha. Burn. Burn. No. Burn. So we move this. I think we can take this vertex as well. I shouldn't have taken it out. Maybe I can use it to do this, do this, do this, do this. Now, burn. This one is pretty straight, so we're going to do that as well. There we go. No. Burn. Ho ho ho. This is on top. Just gonna do this for now. Maybe just like pull it to the eyes level. Yeah, I think that would work. I think. Sounds good. I think I want to do the same thing, live stream my learnings. I used to think it will be awkward just talking to a camera while creating, but come to think of it, it may be good practice for talking through your progress. Yeah, 100%, 100%. And you mentioned that it's going to be awkward. It will be awkward, trust me. It's very awkward. Back when I first started these streams, I literally used my heart, literally used to pound before starting the stream. And I'm not even joking. And that's like the beginning of everything is going to be scary, right? Starting everything is going to be scary. I still get scared at a lot of things. Like I'm not out here doing these streams and just like fearless guy who does it all, right? I'm just some dude who's learning along the way, right? And let's see. This building looks chunky, bruh. It'll be awkward at first, 100%. Matter of fact, when I started doing these streams, I did not show my face. I showed my face, I think, into like a month in or 2 months in, actually. Maybe a bit less than that. But yeah, I didn't start with showing my face. I remember back then, like, my room was a mess and everything was a mess. And I was like, there's like this shame, right? Of just like being judged. Which I think is a very, it's very important to just like acknowledge it and address it as soon as possible, because that can, I don't know, it can waste a lot of potential, right? Oh, there we go. It's getting fixed. I think we can keep it that way, and I think we can make this one right here, and this one I'll give it like a gradient. Gradient. Boom, 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 boom. Actually, I'll maybe make this transparent. This one right here, 0%. Ooh, okay, wait, hold on. Edit, boom, boom, boom. Okay, let's change its orientation a little bit. There we go. Not gonna lie, that looks nice. That looks nice. Where did you get the music? YouTube. Just YouTube. I just look up like lo-fi, non-copyrighted lo-fi music. That's it. That's it, really. Sometimes I play some copyrighted stuff, or not copyrighted, but like some stuff that's not on YouTube. And God bless Kendrick. God bless Kendrick and Jid, man. They do not have their music copyrighted. So these are the goats. Kendrick and Jid, man. GID. I think we can get this nose to be like that, and maybe we can decrease the saturation on this bit. Right? Yeah, I think, yeah. Wait, hold on. Let's go a little further in. Okay, that's too much. I think we can go with that. I think that's like acceptable. Yep, it's OBS, my brother. It's OBS. Okay, now these little, okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to pick triangles. Make them this color. Nope, not white. This color. And then I can take these points. We're gonna modify this triangle right here, and then pull this down a little bit. We're just gonna try this before actually committing to it, and see if it works. All right, and then we copy this one. We do something like this. Yeah. Oh, these are some big ass nostrils. But it kind of works. It kind of works. Kendrick like Kendrick Lamar? Yeah. Oh wow, I thought he would have his stuff copyrighted. I think he doesn't have it copyrighted. I've played it on stream multiple times. He doesn't. Like nothing happens, which is amazing because I bump like his albums like on a daily basis almost. So that's just great. that's convenient. Monsieur Kendrick. Okay, the nostrils, I mean, it looks not bad. It's just they feel a little large for her. Okay, now we modify the shape, so do that, make it a little bit rounded, maybe that's gonna work. Same thing goes here. I don't know, I feel like I made it larger. I feel like I shouldn't have made that. But let's see. Okay. Alright, change of plan. Let's move these two away. Actually, I'm going to color them this way and move them to the side, right? And then I'm going to take up not a poly, but just like a rectangle. Yeah, let's see. I think the triangle would do. Yeah, triangle, which is the same color as this. I'm gonna put this one here, put this one here. It's okay if it goes over the shape because we're literally going to do this. There we go. It feels even. Like it bugs me when it feels even. I don't want it to feel even. Nope. Oh, maybe that's what we were missing. Hold on a second. No, dude, what the hell, bruh? Okay, this somehow worked. But should I pull this one in? This is so fun. This is amazing. Like, I'm having so much fun here. It's great. One thing I noticed about the human body, and you know, I've noticed this before, but like I'm sort of like putting it in action now, is just like we're all harmony. You know what I mean? Like there's an insane amount of harmony in the human body, which is the reason why it looks so beautiful, right? It's just great. I think that's like very how can I say this, like it's very important to figure out and to notice. Okay, I think we're gonna go with this one, honestly. Oh, by the way, this needs to be darker, doesn't it? The nostrils, obviously nostrils are darker. So what do? Do we take like a darker shade of this orange? Brightness, decrease the brightness. Yeah, no, not green. Yeah, I think, yeah, I think we can go with that. Yeah, that's cool. Did you ever publish your motion design work? I mean, yeah. There's a lot of stuff that I haven't published, but you can see it on my channel. There's like a reel. It's a very old reel, by the way, but you can see it's got like a compilation of some of the stuff that I did back in the day. Okay, I'm kind of happy with this nose, not gonna lie, like it's good. Okay, we can move on to the eye right now. Now the eye looks so messed up. All right, let me just say that. So the way we can fix it is, first of all, adding eyelids. I want to add a shape, like right now, of an eyelid. If we can do that, and we can already like see it here. First of all, let me correct the shape of that eyeball. The shape of the eyeball. Right, because I feel like it's a bit messed up. So if we go in here, we can, okay, there's two. This is, I feel like I can make this process better. Right now I have like this area right here, which is a mask, and this one, which is masking the, it's like a mask inside of a mask, which is not very convenient for editing's sake. So yeah, I think we can go, nope, here, and we're going to do this, right? Just make this flow, right? Yeah, and for this mask inside of the mask, we're just going to set up a gun. Take this, do the same thing. Do the same thing basically. Yep. Okay. Let's see. I reckon that's like okay. It can get better, and the way I'm going to make it better is like this. I think that hopefully this works. I'm going to make the eyelids like on the inside, if that makes sense. And let me tell you what I mean. So we're gonna take this one right here, and it's gonna take this shape. Alright. It's gonna start off thick, and then it'll just like seep into the eyeball. and maybe we'll make it a bit bigger, you know. Maybe we'll make it something like here and here, and boom. Okay, now this shape is on the background. No, 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 no. What are you doing? Dude, stop. Let's pull it up. Fill. That's green. Ooh, wait a minute. We can go with that. We can go with green. Yeah. Ben. No. Yes. Okay. Let's pull this one down. Okay. No, dude. Okay. All right. Are we cooking over here, or what's happening? No, 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 no. Let me take this darker one. For now, you know, for now. And it does make sense, right? If I was drawing this with hand, I feel like I wouldn't struggle with it as much, just because like I'm dealing here, I'm just like dealing with vertices. It's very abstract, it's very mathy, so it would make sense to struggle with, you know. Okay. I think below, same thing. We can do the same thing. We can just like copy this, transform, reflect, horizontal, and vertical. Yes. Flip it around. Put this one over here. And take this one for this one. I'm just gonna get it up to that point, because this is not only going to serve as like it's also going to serve like the eye bag, if that's even what it's called. Whoops. Oh, these are not connected? Oh, just join them. I mean, yeah. We can take this, make it larger. It goes around. That's what we need to do. We need to make it go around. Still feels a bit shy. Slightly better. Okay, obviously we're not gonna keep the solid color, right? I'm gonna mesh it up. Actually, we can decrease the rows, the number of the rows here. Yeah. And the number of the columns as well, maybe? Yeah. And why the hell is it doing this? You know what I mean? Like, the meshes are very unexpected sometimes. It's weird. They behave in a weird manner. But it's also understandable. So, yeah, what we do is we make all of the points this color, then we change only these into this one. Okay, and whoops. Okay, that feels very minimal. That feels very small. So maybe we can do these points as well. Now that feels a bit too much. We can move these up. If this up, then it's up. If this up, then it's up. No, you're changing the shape. Don't change the shape. Okay. 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 No. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. Okay. Change of plan. Change of plans. Change of plans. I think we're going to apply a shadow for that part of the face. So it's going to be dark anyways, right? And we don't need to apply the gradients to the eyelids. Yeah. And one thing I want to try actually, maybe we can like pull this up, right? Ah, the mesh points are messed up. You know what we can do? We can keep it that way. And we can move this below. Right. And maybe we can, instead of like changing the points, we can change the opacity of the whole thing. Right, and now she looks like she needs some sleep. Nah, this is not it. It sort of did work here, but it's very faint on there. Dude, I'm spending all this time on one eye. And honestly, I'm not tripping. Ah, come on now. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We'll mask it out later. But yeah, I'm just gonna leave that eyeball right there. No, actually, matter of fact, one thing I want to try is this right here. if I can like do this. I think that kind of works. I think that kind of works. All right, should we continue with this, like with this one eye or not? I think I'm going to. That's okay. Why does it always go to the background layer? I don't get it. Okay. Change this. Make it a little bit like this. Go to the fill. Fill it with this, not you. You. And then put you behind the eye, right? And then mesh, gradient mesh, thank you. And we do these points right here. No, just you. What the hell? Oh, it went inside the group? No. Not inside the group, thank you. Dude, stop. What the? What? For real, what is happening? Why is it selected? Ellipse? No, I am not targeting this ellipse. Oh, brother. This guy stinks. Okay. Yes, thank you. Good lord. Okay, and then we reduce the opacity because I'm sick trying to change these, man. Ooh, now, okay. That's, I mean, kind of close. At least there's a bit of like three-dimensionality into it. However, No, stop. I think I'm gonna go with that. That's okay. We can make her look a bit tired. Oh, that exact. No. Yes. Okay. Let's just call it a day. I feel like I figured out how we can do the second eye right now. And yeah. We do the second eye tomorrow and we do the mouth. And if we finish them fast enough, we can do a little bit of the gradients on the face and on the neck and on the arm as well. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate every single one of you. And peace.